The deck is stacked against Team Secret. Every single one of the teams who got seeded into the lower bracket has been eliminated in the first round. Ooh, another hit. Solo collects the first blood on FBZ. The Alchemist lane already working out. Just one more factor to 9PANDAS' favor. This is an Alchemist that they've run a lot lately. Ramses is super comfortable on it.
9PANDAS have also been a very interesting team this tournament. They have played 28 out of their 31 games on Dire.
Wow. Really?
This is why Puppy, see, now he doesn't have teleport up. He's missing his best spell. What are you supposed to do as the collapse comes through?
They're going to pump the meta here and try and fight 2 versus 3 underneath this tower. Blood grenades raining in down onto Chrysalis. The fact that they're chasing away a Terrorblade when he's popped his meta, it's a terrible sign for Team Secret here. They are just not strong enough to be able to contest these early waves. Look at the Wolves, they're just harassing Chrysalis constantly. Yamich is only going to get away. One benefit of Alchemist right now is the fact that you have these multiple camps right next to your safe lane tower. So you don't even necessarily need huge amounts of stacks to get a lot of extra neutral farm. Just due to the map setup right now, Shadow Shaman's going to get run down again.
Man, get used to saying that phrase this game. Dude, it's so sad, man. Just let him play the hero. Vibing off of it as they are decently leveled here in the early game. I don't know where Puppy's going to get his levels. Man, these Wolves are just on him the whole game.
They're going to try and meta kill Solo, but it's going to take a lot more than that, I think. He's going to be able to get off one more decay. Okay, he does actually die, and Amarel's going to come in and try and slow down Miro. Maybe they can actually get a second kill out of this one. A TP away, no stunts as the Shadow Shaman slowly tries to crawl his way to the fight. His second best spell on Shadow Shaman.
That's right. Well, no, his second best spell is Boots of Speed, but his third best spell is Mass Serpent Ward. And look at the lockdown! You're going nowhere, Kiyotaka, because you just got Shadow Shaman. Puppy's gonna have to do it the hard way at the fluffy hat.
Puppy got level 6 before 10 minutes, by the way.
That's true, and he's
so
gonna insta-kill the Tombstone
so much, and he's gonna be able to drop the wards. Bye-bye Tombstone, and he gets saved by the press. The attacker turns around and manages to get the Hex off. Is this gonna be another kill on the Storm Spirit? They don't have further lockdown though. Puppy was all of it for them, and Storm Spirit will be able to zip away. Unfortunately, FBZ did not have that duel ready to go yet again. So
you're just roaching at 15 minutes with.
Well, he is going to join in on a fight. Picks up a Blink Dagger, immediately puts it to use by killing FBZ.
But he gets a skeleton summon. Oh, he is living the dream right now. Taunts for days. Oh, he's printing the money.
Miro pops where are you going? But of course, he's going to be shackled for an eternity and then lassoed on top of that one. Tons of disables on this squad, like really long duration disable. Shackles, lasso, duel as well.
Wisdom rune. Puppy needs this rune.
He does need it, but he's not going to get it on target. He's going to be there first. Picks it up, silences, and runs away. Solo going to be the target of some physical damage and a duel win for FBZ.
Especially with Helm of the Overlord done for Miro, this Golem is incredibly good right now. They're just going to run into it. Yamich, you're gone. Secret will give up a freebie at the end of that. Maybe not too sad they got the Roshan got out because that BKB just arrived for Ramses. So if you had that BKB and Helm of the Overlord a minute sooner, you're maybe contesting that Roshan, blowing this game open.
Long sip over. FBZ does have a Blade Mail though. He's going to turn back a lot of damage onto Antares, but he doesn't have enough HP to return all of it.
They're looking for any cores. Lincoln's done on Kiyotaka, however, is going to prevent a lot of the Blink Duel, Blink Lasso initiations.
Looks like an instant setup for the Tormentor, which I guess they've got a dying grab ally. They want to be able to have that one. A dual win, catching Antares here in the river.
It's going to be an aggressive base ward by Solo during the day, though. I think they know this happened.
Yeah, they're spotting, and I'm pretty sure they're going to actually jump for the kill, but Kiyotaka's going to be able to intercept. The Mystic Flare is going to kill FBZ instead of getting the duel win. Now the Alchemist jumps in on top of Armel. He's trying to deal with the Tombstone, but he's getting a little bit tided out. Yamich is going to fall to the Storm Spirit here. Ramses will clean up the wards for a whole heck of a lot of extra gold.
Lycan that built it, not the Alchemist. Kind of an interesting idea because you get this insane butterfly timing that just gets ramped up by the Assault Cuirass with all the minus armor coming through on top of the acid spray. And of course, Hal reducing it further. Very difficult to enter this zone control with the armor for Secret's cores right now. You have
the lasso pull back onto the Alchemist. They're going to try and burst him down, but a Lincoln's block prevented the duel, but maybe it's for the best. This is a big bad Alchemist that they are having a rough time being able to put any damage into. Great control onto the Storm Spirit, but not enough. The Shadow Shaman just gets wiped out too damn quickly by Miro.
This timing push is insane right now from 9PANDAS. This is what happens when you give Alchemist a completely free game. He is just going to run down a lane with the ball and not let you get to those late game items on your TA and Terrorblade that you need the damage so bad right now. This Butterfly is doing so much work when you don't have these MKVs. That's going to be a second lane on top of a 3-man wipe. No buyback available for the Legion because it was used earlier. Very clutch Lincolns by Kiyotaka blocks that duel. I don't even know if that duel would have been winnable.
It's still mostly physical, still mostly trying to get through an AC Butterfly combination that is pretty deadly for this lineup. Nice pickup on Miro, though. They are showing that when they combine up their damage on a hero that does not have Butterfly, it is rather overwhelming. Desolator plus a TB hitting you is going to kill most heroes very quickly.
That's what Secret want more of right now. They want to find 9PANDAS cores on the map so that these pushes don't come through, and Kiyotaka find another solo kill with this newly completed Hex. That is going to be an issue, and he TPs straight back top, still has half his mana. Meta up for 15. Ramses does not care. He will grab Puppey. Quick Ghost Scepter reaction. He wants to turn.
They got the duel on him. Can they put the damage out fast enough? They're struggling to be able to get the damage through the grab ally. The grab ally. He gets out of the Tombstone, pops his BKB, and now he's going to start walking away from this team fight. Kiyotaka used most of his mana, got silenced up as well. He dies. A little bit of over-aggression there. Plays against Kiyotaka.
This Ramses, it's running
out of Chemical Rage, is going to have to back away from this fight. They can't keep this going any longer.
That's a really good setup for Secret. That's what they want, to fight based around the Shaman wards where the Storm jumps in. You can turn on him with the Trap Silence. It's just long enough for the burst to come through at the end of that meta as well. A little bit of an antsy jump from 9PANDAS. I mean, I understand Ramses going in because he's basically a god right now, and you always have this Tombstone to bail out a duel interaction, something that FBZ is going to have to think about. You gave him a meta fight, however. Nonetheless, Chemical Rage, it's going to be a higher uptime than meta right now as Secret are boldly trying to force this Roshan. Half HP on Crystallis. No Metamorphosis available, and 9PANDAS are going to
comes Ramses,
jam it in.
Looking for a stun. He actually stuns himself. Half his health gone off the sun. Ramses the disables onto the Undying. No grab ally save here. Oh no, 9PANDAS. Not only are they going to be giving up Roshan, but they just gave away a nasty fight where they're going to be losing 3 thanks to the Shadow Shaman. It'll be a dual victory over Antares.
In theory, it should also come down to the Tombstone save. It's a nice item here. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe Lotus Orbs and Lincolns are also something you're thinking about, as Puppey is going to lead the charge, looking for a single target initiation.
Plus a 4-staff. He does have ways to be able to close this gap, as does the rest of the team. They get the duel off. The E-Blade is going to be able to bail him out of the immediate duel victory. They're going to now get the Tombstone save, and now a stun onto Armel. He gets popped so damn quickly. Solo's not even dead yet. He popped out of his back Thunder from Chrysalis. That's going to force Miro away, but they have so much damage thanks to Ramses, who is now fully in charge, and no supporting cast on Team Secret. They wipe through everybody else. Crystal is going to come back and die a second time. A Roshan fight that is won by Team Secret, but then an Aegis fight that is lost. Well, with Refraction down and stun him long enough that he doesn't even get off Refraction or Cheese. And now they're going straight for the throne.
Yeah, this is leaning on Secret's neck right now as Rangers will use that wolf form to run away.
He's already being targeted when he duels something. The problem is most of the time it's magic damage that's being pumped back into him.
Armel is meld striking this dragon. He might regret this.
Pressing tackle, bail him out. Oh, Ramses jumps in with the wolf form given to him by Miro, and the Sun followed the Bat Rider, stunned up several heroes, and just like that, the game is over.
It was genius indeed. It only takes one bad show, one scan. They instantly pounce. And a 34-minute victory for 9PANDAS here, as that pace with the Lycan and the Alchemist with absolute free farm is way too much for Secret to handle. I think there were glimmers of hope in this game in terms of some of the right-click skill eventually coming online.
Welcome everybody to Game 2 of 9PANDAS versus Team Secret.
Antares to roam bottom and look for the kills with the meta.
And looks like they're going to have one here. Yamich is slowly ticking out to the blood grenade. Antares will finally claim the first blood.
Got to remember, every time you do this, you're giving up pressure on the side lanes, and 9PANDAS are up in that tempo as they're pushing both cores deep here.
Kiyotaka was not able to get level 6 off of the jungle, so he's going to TP in. There may be a small little moment here where they can go for the kill. It's going to be close, but he gets a creep kill, and that is enough to get him to 6 and away from danger. Chrysalis, meanwhile, is in some trouble as the tri-lane's going to come his way as a response to Team Secret in the mid lane. He is solo, and he will die.
And of course, you left the bear alone, and anytime you do that, Crystallis is very susceptible up here.
Especially now that it's a level 6 Timbersaw, it gets even worse. Fighting over the Wisdom Runes, solo, are you going to give up a lot of HP in order to try and secure this? Even then, there is a little bit of mini stuns that might be enough. No, solo gets the Wisdom Rune, and they'll kill YAMICH for it. So,
this is an extra lockdown tool. I think that's why they really feel like they need it. Because I can tell you, Armel and FBZ, they're from Southeast Asia, man. They don't like the fact that they cannot kill right now. He's gonna force the issue.
Almost able to get it, but it heals. He might die to the Mystic Flare. The Chen heal goes off. The Cogs push back. Is that gonna be enough? The Invis, Armel, he's trying to stay alive. The reflection is not quite killing him, and he will stay up. Even the Spirit putting a bit of damage on him. Somehow YAMICH walks away with like 20 HP. All of Team Secret will live.
And that means gearing up to put everything into your Templar Assassin and Ursa here. It's gonna be utilities and auras.
Got him on the lasso. Pull back, hook shot. Oh, the hook shot didn't land, but either way, there was the silence to follow it up, so they would not have been able to kill Kiyotaka. Again, just not enough disables from enough sources. The single target silence is ruining their combo setup from Team Secret.
You have to keep in mind these trap silences, though. That shard is up, so
that's true. They're going to put it to use on to Antares here as he tries to run up the high ground here, and Rage goes off. Chrysalis is going to be stalled up a little bit by the sleep. Miro is going to charge forward. Armel's a bit low. Puppy trying to protect him with the Solar Crest. The magic damage, though, should be enough. Armel's going to die before the shot can come out from the Mel. The silence, once again, is going to play out for another kill. Beautiful
stuff. Crystallis going back in. He has Aegis here.
Oh, he is going to die. Ramses. Can he and Miro take down Chrysalis? He's going to try and get to the edge of the cliff here. Hop down. There's a haste rune waiting for him, but he can't get there out in time. Team Secret will end up losing both of their carries.
These are going to be some high damage cores from 9PANDAS. You can't really just go on one and expect to win the fight. You're going to have to get through at least 2. Another big pickoff on Kiyotaka, however.
Yeah, Kiyotaka isn't having the same kind of free game that he had in game 1. You know, he's a big Kiyotaka fan. It makes him sad to see him die. Nice hook shot. Cogs push back once again on Miro. Tried to go for the Timber Chain, TP out, but he was too far away from the trees.
I thought for a second maybe the Flame Break pushed him farther away before the Timber Chain, but I think he got it out first. He just missed. Another big core pickoff for Secret here.
Oh, they're going to go straight for the Tormentor. Tormentor and Wisdom Rune. This is a very efficient move. Getting 2 core kills like this and taking away these sort of resources. Yeah, either this Terrorblade is going to be too big to handle for Team Secret, or they're going to be able to break him down and the Ursa TA will triumph. Blink away. FBZ could not get the blink out in time. Kiyotaka hits him with the ball lightning damage before it happens, and now they give up YAMICH as well. So, immediately bouncing back after a bit of an awkward setup there in the top lane where they lost a lot.
They're looking for the fight. No BKB on FBZ yet. Just feels a little bad. He'll find a very good target to start on.
Oh, and they're going to get more off of this one. A jump in from long range. YAMICH is going to go for Antares while they try and catch Miro, but they use all of their stunts up. So now they have to content themselves with the other support, but even then that might not happen. Soul's going to buy back because Ramsey's joining in this fight with this Scotty. YAMICH is going to be left behind. As long as Team Secret can get the rest of their heroes out, it should be fine. Blink Dagger away from Chrysalis, and he does have a BKB.
Kiyotaka getting all his mana back on these jumps.
Flame Break, push back. Chrysalis is eventually going to have to use that BKB defensively. Not what he wanted.
Definitely not out of this first usage.
Kiyotaka is like the overperformer who does flashy things, so sometimes loses life. But you got other teams like Gaming Gladiators as an example where we talk about Duraccio being the aggressive one from the carry position.
It's more common to have it on the mid.
Yeah, certainly.
FBZ's gonna TP in here.
Wait, what's he doing here? He's got a BKB.
He's
got to be able to take this fight. Kiyotaka has no mana. That's why they're gonna jump after him, especially with the hook shot that it lands. As long as that lands, they're gonna be good to go on this Storm Spirit kill. They get him, they get Antares. So Skywrath Mage, good turnaround. FBZ making the right call there and bouncing into the fight that the rest of his team was rotating for. 9PANDAS.
They have great vision on this fight.
Big opportunity. They're going to jump first once again on Kiyotaka, but where's the follow-up? Disabled to get it. Kiyotaka had a jump, but he didn't go very far away.
Got out.
Somehow he lives through that damage, but Yamich with the long-range hook shot, it's still not enough. But Armel, he jumps after him. Kiyotaka still had another zip away. Meanwhile, Ramsey's struggling to keep heroes on top of him right now, despite this Scotty. Kiyotaka is going to turn around, control up, they get the Sunder. That is Armel maybe falling, and Kiyotaka lives through it all. And they get so many extra opportunities, too. None of it was enough, and now Team Secret, that Roshan, it's going the way of 9PANDAS unless this fight somehow is turned around. Puppey, it's just going to be another free kill, it looks like.
Well, they're going to try and go back on the backside.
Yeah, FBC's trying to make use of this BKB, see if he can get whatever kills he can. Hookshot goes in. Oh, the damage! The Cogs push away, but the Yule Scepter may have just saved Ramsey's life. He gets off another Sunder. Chrysalis goes for a TP out, and it's not going to make it. The stomp is there in time. It goes from bad to worse for Team Secret as they lose their other carry.
Get absolutely nothing out of that turnaround. Ramses, I think he's going to take this fight if he sees an opening. Does not want to give up this objective. He might not have a choice.
Roshan's got to die fast. Miro goes through it. He gets the last hit on Roshan. Meanwhile, Antares comes in front behind.
Another stomp on two.
Drops what damage he can, but the two carries are being controlled up. A beautiful follow-up with the Earth Splitter. Chrysalis is not going to be able to keep his Aegis up, and Antares didn't even die for his positioning. Absolutely insane idea from 9PANDAS, but it works beautifully. Chrysalis gets kited around on his second life, and the rest of the supports are going to be tracked down here. As Yamich, last zip from Kiyotaka with a Force Staff to help him get in range, will deliver a clockwork head on a plate. 9PANDAS win another fight around the Roshan pit.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Approaching the 32-minute marker, 9PANDAS, a 9,000 net worth lead. They've taken a melee barracks. They might be taking a range barracks right now. Yeah, they do with just illusions.
These terrible illusions have been causing Secret big problems on this map.
Go for the initiation. FBC hoping to be able to burst down Miro. A Cogs push, a little bit awkward, but a self-fuels is just going to land Miro back where he started.
Keep in mind, Crystal still does have a cheese here. Did not use it in the earlier fight, but there are no buybacks really available, as Ramses will push into the high ground. He wants another lane of barracks here.
Team Secret teetering on the brink of elimination. All it needs is a little push, and 9PANDAS are going to give them one. They're going to take a second lane of barracks. No response from Team Secret just yet. To jump in, Shiva's
got the
immediate lasso. Turnaround. What a hit from FBC.
That was so damn fast. They're going to get the hook shot off
fire. Hook shot goes out with the Force Staff. A little bit awkward. Pulls the clockwork way out of position, but he still manages to live. A reset here. Yes, they've taken the lane, but they can still chase after 9PANDAS. They want to make sure that 9PANDAS doesn't get to retreat for free. So a smoke is so imperative for them to be able to get on top of 9PANDAS without the heads up. The sad thing is they've done a wraparound. 9PANDAS did the same. A dog chasing its tail, just going around in circles, but 9PANDAS have a win condition, which is just going straight for the Megas on mid. Now, Secret scrambling to get back in time. An awkward position to jump in. Crystal is trying to go for it. They got the lasso onto the TB, being bumped around. Ramses the target. The stomp is slowing him down. Now the pull-in from Kiyotaka. Ramses is fine. He gets off the Satanic, turning around. He does have a lot of stacks on it, but a Force Staff gets him to low ground. Chrysalis can't finish him off, and they tip him as he heads on down. Bye-bye, Chrysalis. Bye-bye, Armel. They don't have the buybacks to be able to keep this going.
Smiley faces in the middle of the fight for
Antares.
Pouring oil on the fire here as Crystallis did not get that cheese off at all. He had it in his backpack and no buy.
Stoking the flames. Ramses gets off a Sunder to pull himself back up to full HP. And they'll just take the Megas. Team Secret have no response to this.
It's going to have to be a last-ditch all-in burst effort onto the Terrorblade without meta here. I don't think Armel has the juice to pull it off.
Hey, Kiyotaka's not going to let them get away with that. He does actually get grabbed by the lasso, so they'll get the pick off on him as they've done time and time before. But 9PANDAS, they can just buy back. Immediately jump in from Miro. Blows up the Chen. Another buyback. The last one here for Team Secret.
Crystallis still
chasing after Solo, going for the Elder Titan kill. That's going to be nice if they can get it, but they're struggling to, man. The Nullifier runs out, and then the Ghost Scepters play in. He finally goes down, but immediate buyback once again while Team Secret are running out of lives. Yamich has nowhere to roll to. He's going to try and fly away, but pulled back down by Kiyotaka. Ramsey's chasing after them. Armel trying to find an opening. What hero can he kill all by himself? He's got support coming in 5 seconds, though.
9PANDAS actually going to respect the respawn of the bear here. They don't have meta for 50. Puppy was actually doing some serious right-click work in this fight. He has a
with
quiver.
Vegas coming in, Secret are going to keep chasing, but 9PANDAS will turn around.
Crystallis in the back. He's flanking him right now.
Oh, he tried to get the jump in last hope, but this time it's Kiyotako gets the jump in first. Crystallis pops his BKB in range.
He's got to bash him.
Kill Ramsey's here. Nullifier Thunder goes off. Ramsey's keeps himself alive. And that is all over. Team Secret will be eliminated from the Rion Masters.
Despite a very rough game for Kiyotaka on these jumps, as FBC had his number, and Puppy starting to build up some right click and a drum Solar Crest quiver penitence Chen. He will be defeated here on his signature hero as 9PANDAS on the back of 2 fantastic performances from Ramses.